What's good everybody, this is Koza and welcome back to another very informative video. In today's video we'll be taking a dive into every dribble move I use, why I use them, and how to combo them all together. Like always, I thank you guys for the support as we approach that 100k milestone. So drop a like and subscribe if you want more informative content like this. Be sure to use code Koza if you grab a 2K Labs premium membership. Let's get straight into it. So these are the animations that we'll be using in today's tutorial. Some things that you definitely want to have are the go-to shot and the hop jumper. You don't need the exact ones after you lab it and you learn the mechanics, but these are the ones I'm gonna be using in today's video, and these are the animations that I'll be using in today's video. You don't have to copy them down exactly, but I will be going over the controls for that animation and also how that animation package helps us out a lot. So first we'll go over the hop jumper because it catches a lot of people's eyes. Now we are using Jordan Clarkson hop jumper for this. I'm sure there's other ones that will work. I have to lab them more, but my player is left-handed. Remember that my player is left-handed. So if the ball is in my non-dominant hand, I'm going to hold right trigger and then hold horizontally towards my dominant hand. And we're going to get this hop, right? And this is perfect, right? Because a few things this year. Hop jumpers from 3 were really bad in 24. But with rhythm shooting this year, it makes it a lot easier to green the hop jumper. And that makes the hop jumper more effective because it's not just a flashy move. You can really score out the hop jumper as you guys seen in the clips. If I start the ball in my dominant hand and try to go to my non-dominant hand, it gets like a decent animation, I guess, but you really want to go from your non-dominant hand to your dominant hand to get this animation here. In previous 2Ks, you would just hold it and then release the analog stick at the peak of your shot. But in this year, we do have rhythm shooting, so if you hold it to the left, you can flick it to the right and have a bigger green window to really maximize the potential of the jump shot. As you've seen right there, we greened it. And this is my 6'7" ISO lock with a 79 3-point rating. I'm not saying that my court is the best way to give you feedback on your shot, because we all know my court shooting is a little bugged, but you guys see me do it in the park, online, with all the park sliders, and you guys see me do it with a 79 3-point rating. Now for my go-to shot, I also want to start this one in my non-dominant hand. I'm going to show you guys. When I start in my non-dominant hand, I'm left-handed. When I start with the ball in my right hand, to start the go-to shot, you hold right trigger, you're going to hold up on the right stick. You get a tween cross into a little hop, and you'll get your jump shot. If I do it in my dominant hand, I get an extra. And we don't want the extra because we don't want to telegraph our shot too much. It'll give people more time more reaction time to really know what we're doing. I want it to be quick. I want a quick tween cross, and then I want to get to my spot. Now, two things makes this very, very important. One, you can rhythm shoot out of it. You're just going to hold up on the right stick, and then at the peak of your shot, you're going to flick down on the right stick. Instead of just letting the right stick go, you can maximize your green window that way, and that makes that shot a lot more effective, a lot more demanding of the defender to respect. Another thing is we can let go of the right stick and we can just burst out of it. You can burst out of the move really early and you can go, or you can wait for the big cross to play out. You can burst out of it pretty much any direction you want to go, but just know that you can cancel the move. Just stop holding up on the right stick. Next up with dribble styles. Now all the dribble styles, most of the dribble styles that we use, Zach LaVine, Zion, Jalen Green, you want to cross launch out of all of them. Because the speed boost towards the ball hand, if timed incorrectly, which it is very precise timing, it's not going to be as consistent for you. So you want to lean towards the cross launch on these dribble styles with Zach LaVine and Zion Williamson, and Jalen Green as well. Now with Zach LaVine dribble style, you can wait out the sides up and get a pretty decent speed boost, so it is effective, but you see I slowed down right there. It is pretty precise timing, so you have to wait for the animation to play out. Right here, I'm just flicking the right stick up diagonal towards the off ball hand, and then I'm running with my left stick, but I'm not holding turbo yet. The turbo is delayed. So you have to let the animation play out. Don't do it too fast. I'm delaying turbo, I'm not delaying the left stick. So you know how to use the hop jumper effectively, you know how to use the go-to shot effectively, you know how to speed boost off of anything with the dribble style going towards the ball hand and towards the off ball hand. Now we're going to get into some animation controls first, and then I'll dive deeper into the animations. For the regular breakdown combo, you just want to flick up with no turbo, and this is going to give you I have the Paul George on, I don't use it much. I'm still looking for the right animation to put as my regular breakdown combo. But the aggressive breakdown combo, holding right trigger and flicking up, you're going to get your aggressive breakdown combo animation, and that is Jason Tatum's. Which it doesn't look too crazy, but he does change directions a lot, and we'll get into how that can benefit us whenever we're dribbling against a defender. Escape moves, you have to hold right trigger. If you go too high up on the right stick, you're still gonna get, oh, my fault. If you go too high up on the right stick, if you go directly up, you'll get your aggressive breakdown. If you go too high up diagonal, you'll get your size up here, as you see right here. And then if you go a little bit above horizontal, not too far up, you'll get your escape cross right here. And this is Kobe Bryant, of course. He has a really good escape turbo crossover, but he has a really slow turbo between the legs. That is when you hold right trigger and flick horizontally to the left or to the right. I'll try to get it here. You see how much slower that is compared to his escape cross. So we want to go just a little bit above horizontal here while holding the right trigger, and we'll get the good crab animation. Escape moves also have a combo moves within them. If we hold right trigger, we flick away from the ball hand and then back to the ball hand, right left in a fast motion while holding right trigger. We'll get this Kobe Bryant walk back kind of that you guys see me using in a lot of my clips to create just a little bit of separation whenever I'm trying to get a little space between me and my defender. And if you hold right trigger and you flick towards the ball hand and then away from the ball hand, I'm going to go left right in a fast motion. I will get this animation. And both of these animations with the dribble styles, we can easily cross launch out of these. If I do the combo move, I can easily run towards my off ball hand and get a little burst there. Same with the other one, flicking towards the ball hand first. I can easily get a cross launch animation there when timed correctly. Now your combo moves this year is the same control as that combo, but you're not holding turbo. So if the ball is my left hand, I'm gonna go right left real quick on the right stick, and you guys are gonna see that animation. These angles are not too precise. If you go diagonal up or diagonal down a little bit, it's okay here. It's okay. There's fluctuation with the controls in the combo moves, right? So this is the Zach LaVine combo moves. I like moving, coming down the court doing it. I like standing still. It brings me forward. And this creates scoring opportunities within itself, just by itself. Because I can do this, and then I can get into a fade. I can beat my defender to the basket. And also, if I combo that with the Kobe Bryant walk back, we can go forward, then we can create separation going backward for a shot. If the shot's not there, again, we can speed boost out of that. Now behind the back, you hold right trigger, you're going down diagonal on the right stick. But again, it's giving us this size up. And to get the standing behind the back, we need to do a move before we can get the behind the back. So if we go, we can do an escape, and then we can do the behind the back, and we get the big one there. We can do a size up, or can we? Can we do a size up? Maybe I'm doing it too slow. There we go. You have to combo into it. You can do escape. I see some people do the hezi. So basically what I'm doing here is, if the ball's in my left hand, I'm doing any move. You can do any move. Find a move that feels comfortable for you. Right trigger. I'm going to go up diagonal to the right towards the off ball hand to get the escape. And then I'm going to flick down diagonal to the new off ball hand with the right stick. You guys could also try it with the hezi. I see a lot of people would like it with the hezi. Holding right trigger, you're flicking horizontally to the left. And then you're going to flick down diagonal to the right. Same thing, if the ball's in my right hand, I'm going to flick directly to the right and then down diagonal to the left. So you guys will get that behind the back. And the Kawhi Leonard behind the back does create separation. He does move back a little bit. So that is a scoring threat by itself as well. Another move is the Devin Booker snatchback. Holding right trigger and flicking down on the right stick, you kind of get like a walking snatchback. It's not as OP or as good as Luka Doncic or the Zach LaVine snatchback. You guys see a lot of people spamming that already. It's not as good as that, but it does create separation and it is really nice. The good thing about Devin Booker is his moving step back. So if we're running horizontal, we're going to hold right trigger and flick down on the right stick, running horizontally. Holding right trigger, flicking down on the right stick. And you see how it kind of has that gather? Almost looks like a hop jumper. And the cool thing about this is you can cancel halfway through the step back with a shot and it'll look like a quick stop. So if I just flick down and I shoot it, I can get a quick stop there. But if I'm in the mid-range, I can let the animation play out, let my feet get behind the, let my feet get behind the three-point line. I can let the animation play out, and then I can shoot it with my feet behind the line. So it's forgiving, and it also helps you get your feet behind the line. Because if I'm in the mid-range, I don't necessarily want a quick stop like this. Oh, okay, I messed it up. You gotta wait after you flick down, just for a split second. I don't necessarily want a quick stop like this, because the defender can close out on that easily. But if I'm running horizontally and the defender thinks I'm about to angle to the rim and get to the rim, I could do the step back and it brings me all the way behind the 3-point line for a shot. So not only does it set your feet quick, it can also create space quick, and it's easy to shoot off of. So now that we learned things like the hop jumper, we learned things like the go-to shot, we learned things like the dribble style and how to speed boost out of it. We learned the aggressive breakdown combo, holding right trigger, flicking directly up. We learned the escape moves, not only the crosses and the tweens, but also the combo moves that comes with the escape moves. We learned the Zach LaVine combo move, not holding right trigger, so we can score off of that. We also learned the behind the back, doing a move and then triggering the behind the back. And now we learn the step back, not only the pull back, but also the moving step back. So a lot to learn individually. But watch how every single move I just taught you can combo together and can score off of separately. So of course we have the hop jumper, right? We have the hop jumper here and we can shoot off of this, right? Definitely practice your timing. We can shoot off of this. I showed you guys online. It has to be respected. So I like putting the ball in my right hand to do the hop jumper. So I'll do an escape move and then I'll hold right trigger and get into my go-to shot. So let's do that together a little fast real quick. I'm holding right trigger the entire process. The ball is in my left hand. I'm going to do a hop jumper. Boom. And you guys see that just like that. So we're holding right trigger the entire time. We're holding left for the hop jumper just for a split second. We're going to hold left, up diagonal to the right, and then hold up. And then we're going to flick down to time our shot. And you guys see me do this exact combo. You know, we get into this, and we get into our go-to shot. And you guys see how the go-to shot has a side step to it. It has a hop jumper. So I can catch my defender's shoulder at this point. Watch this, watch this, watch this. I don't want to lose you. I can catch my defender's shoulder at this point. And then if you hit A and B or X and circle on PlayStation at the same time, you will get the self lob. So it can look kind of crazy, but it is doable for a lot of people. So holding right trigger, we're doing the hop jumper, escape, and it all goes together, right? So if you learn the moves individually, then you could time them together with all the controls flowing back and forth, comboing together. You can get this move pretty down pretty easily. Holding it, So for that, the hop jumper has to be respected. We can shoot off of this. We can shoot off the escape. We can shoot off of this. We can shoot off of the go-to shot. So every single move we just did is intentional to score. Everything we just did, every single move in our combo, we can score off of. And that's what you need to be a threat. We can mix other things in, like the aggressive breakdown combo. You see how he changes directions. Holding right trigger, flicking up on the right stick. Well, we can chain this with the behind the back because it's technically a combo. We're doing a move, and then we're doing the behind the back. So let me add on to our old combo. We're doing this move. We're changing directions, right, left, boom. I'm flicking up on the right stick, flicking up on the right stick, down diagonal on the right stick, flicking up on the right stick. After the second cross, you get that. You can't wait for the third cross as well. He goes back to that, boom, and you can go that way. But the main thing is, with this combo right here, we can see the ball is in our left hand. We do the escape, we do the behind the back, and now the ball is in our right hand. So then we can get back to doing our combo, right? So we can do this. And you guys see how it can all flow together. Again, I mean, the aggressive breakdown combo isn't the best scoring option, but it leads into the behind the back, which is a really good scoring option. They have to respect the behind the back, and the behind the back creates space. And once we do that behind the back, it's a big shift of direction. It's a big shift of the direction to go from the behind the back to the hop jumper. And then once we go to the hop jumper, if that's not there, we can get back into the rest of the combo. So you see how every single thing is not only a scoring threat, but it also combos into each other. Adding in the combo moves, or not the combo moves, the combo within the escape. Holding right trigger, left, right. Oh wait, I didn't do it as fast. I gotta do it fast. Right, left. Right, left. And we get this walk back. We're creating separation. Ball's in our left hand. Aggressive breakdown. Ooh, I did the bad in between the legs. That's slow. Well, let's try it again. So we're gonna do the combo moves. Aggressive, behind the back, hop jumper. And you guys see how everything starts to flow together. Now you don't have to do it in that order either. You guys can mix these up. You guys can, really get creative and mix any move with any move. You guys can get as creative as you want with this. And I can do 2 behind the backs, and I'll get into my go-to shot. And it all flows from there. Any move can flow into any move with these animations here. We talked about it shortly, the Zach LaVine combo moves, not holding right trigger, right left, and we can get into our fade. You can also rhythm shoot with that fade there. So if I hold, if I go right left, and then I hold down and flick up, you can get that fade, get a bigger green window there. So that's even more respected, that's nice for a pressing defender. But if we do that, we can combo it in with the Kobe Bryant. So right, left, and then turbo, right, left. And then now we're back here. So you know it's coming. The aggressive breakdown combo, behind the back, boom. I didn't get the escape moves, but it's all right. And we get back into our combo. So it's almost like a never-ending combo because you can do this forever. You just have to react to the defense and how they're playing you. So we trigger our combo moves without turbo, and then with turbo, we get to Kobe Bryant. Aggressive breakdown, boom, boom. I keep getting the sides up cross. I'm going up too far on my right stick. So this is why we lab, right? I mean, that's still not a bad move, but let's try it again. Okay, there we go. I didn't do it fast, but I was really just focusing on my angles on the right stick. So let's go through the entire combo slowly again. So combo moves. Right, left, no turbo. Kobe Bryant escape combo. Hold right trigger. Right, left. All right. Aggressive breakdown. Holding right trigger, we're going up on the right stick. Whenever we get that second cross, we're going down diagonal on the right stick away from the ball hand. From this point, holding right trigger, we're going to hold horizontally to the left just for a second. And then we get our escape, and then we're holding up on the right stick. We can rhythm shoot this. I mean, you can make the go-to shots with the rhythm shooting with, pretty contested consistently. And you can also cancel out of that go-to shot. I've been throwing lobs every time. You don't have to throw a lob every time. Don't be out here throwing turnovers. And we can add in our step back. Say we do the combo moves. We do the Kobe Bryant. And then say after the Kobe Bryant, we do it behind the back. Oh, sorry. That's the Zach LaVine. So we do Zach LaVine, Kobe Bryant, behind the back. We're going to cross launch, and then we're going to do the Devin Booker step back to create that separation that we need and get our feet behind the three-point line. So you can not only can you take off in all these moves, if you do take off, you have that Devin Booker in your back pocket to set your feet quickly, and you can shoot off of it. So we don't only have to, do the hop jumper. So say we do the hop jumper into the behind the back, and we can get into our Devin Booker step back. Another thing is we want the ball in our right hand for the go-to shot. So if we step back going towards the right side of the court, so say hop jumper behind the back, escape, and then we're gonna go to the right, and then we're gonna do the step back, and then we're gonna hold up on the right stick. So not too complicated, but I don't want to lose you guys, right? So we're gonna speed boost towards the right side. We're holding right trigger. We're gonna flick down. After we flick down, we're gonna hold up and then flick down at the peak of our shot. Let me do it one more time. We're gonna flick down to set our feet, get the step back. We're then gonna hold up on the right stick as soon as we set our feet, as soon as we flick down, and then we're gonna get into our go-to shot. Every move is a threat to score, and that's exactly what we need. We don't want to be doing nothing. I see people dribbling behind the half court all the time. They'll be behind the half court just dribbling, or they'll be like on the half court line. Like, you can't shoot from there. So why are you trying to do moves right there that you can't get open? You're just wasting your stamina. I'll meet you at the three-point line, my boy. It's like, be intelligent and deliberate with your dribble moves. Do every move to score. And if they step up on that move, then you have the combos in your back pocket that you practice in my career. If they don't step back and they're not respecting, you can practice your timing in the my court to then be respected. So behind the back, hop jumper, We're gonna do a rhythm shot right there, and slightly fast. If I had a build with slightly more of a 3-point rating, I think this would be a lot deadlier. But for right now, the ISO lock gotta do, because I'm not sacrificing my defense just yet. So let's get into it. We got escape, step back, escape, behind the back, combo moves. We're gonna snatch back. Boom. Look at that green. It went in. I made a white. What the hell? I'm on high skill. But you guys see what I'm getting at. All of these moves can flow together. You can do the aggressive into an escape. You can do the aggressive into the escape behind the back, hop jumper behind the back, combo moves, snatch back, Kobe, escape. All of the moves that we just learned, they all flow into each other. So hop into my court, be creative, use different animations in me. There could be animations that you like better, and then just get into it. That's all it is. Just get into it. You see me, I don't usually spam, the same move more than twice in a combo or a possession. I try not to use the same move. I try to look different. And just, have fun with it, bro. Like, they gave us decent dribbling. I see some people say, dribbling is not as good as 24. 24, I just left stick canceled and L2 canceled with an escape move and Jamal Murray. And now they give me all this? You think I'm not going to lab into my court and get this all down? You're out of your mind. So that wraps up today's video. I gave you guys some sauce. All you guys have to do, I can show you the door. I can't walk you through the door. So you have to take the sauce. You have to practice the sauce. Make it, easy. Make it easy to do for you after you practice so many times. And you guys will, eventually get out there and start dribbling a lot better than what you guys have been. So that's going to wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I hope you guys get better. If you guys learned something, make sure to drop a like. We're almost at 90K subs. Or no, we already hit 90K subs. We're already at 91,000 subs. And we're tunnel vision on the 100K. So I can't thank you guys enough. So just keep staying tuned to the channel. Keep learning. Keep getting better every day. And as always, I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace.